Monsters didn't come out of the woods to eat horses. Starving wolves did. Emmeline had grown up hearing their howls while falling asleep at night. There were no such thing as shadow skins, and the forest didn't take things. Accidents happened. Sometimes cows went missing or entire cornfields came up rotten. But these were just misfortunes. There weren't malicious forces behind them. Emmeline tried not to begrudge her old neighbors their fairy tales. Believing in monsters gave them something to blame when senseless disaster struck. Just like she tried not to be angry with her neighbors now for putting superstitious objects in Pa's room. The hawthorn branches, the tithing bowl, these were coping mechanisms, ways of processing grief. Because Ewan Lark, their neighbor and friend, was slowly losing his mind. And in losing his mind, they were losing him. Emmeline wrenched herself back to the present, to the bedroom and the task at hand, finding her grandfather. She was about to step back into the hall when she saw the object glinting on Pa's pillow. Emmeline stepped back towards the bed, her eyes narrowing on the tiny orb resting in the center of the pillowcase. She picked it up. The orb was smaller than a marble, but bigger than a pearl, and it was unnaturally cold to the touch. Opal-like colors swirled beneath the surface, pale blues and greens and creamy whites. Emmeline stared for several seconds, feeling like she couldn't breathe, knowing what this was despite her mind screaming it wasn't. It couldn't be. The mark of a paid tithe. Chapter 3. Emmeline stormed through the house, wanting to call Maisie, wanting to call Tom, wanting an explanation. Is this some kind of prank? But her neighbors weren't pranksters. They were kind, sincere people. Cruel jokes were beyond them. So what was the tithe marker doing on Pa's bed? What if they were right? She thought of her gig last night, the beetles swarming up her jeans, the moss crawling towards her while she sang. What if it's all true? What would happen if she let herself believe it, that the woods were dangerous, that inside them lurked a wicked king, that she could leave Edgewood, but Edgewood would never leave her. In a way, it would be a relief. It would mean she wasn't going crazy. It would mean she knew exactly where to find Pa. Emmeline flung open the back door of the house. The sweet, sour smell of the grapes greeted her. It was late September, and the fruit was heavy on the vine, ripe for picking.